So for histogram, we have to consider the class boundaries on x-axis. So 117.5, always you can start with the lower limit. Then the next one, 125. This is upper limit, first upper limit. Then second upper limit, third upper limit, fourth upper limit, and fifth upper limit. But you start with lower limit. First lower limit value, you need to start on the x-axis. And consider y-axis as a frequency. The maximum value is a 6, so at least you have to make, depends on the maximum value. So in the range 117.5 to 125.5, we have 4 frequency. So you can draw the bar. And same like 125.5 to 133.5, we have a 6 number of frequency. So we got the second bar. And you may join together. And then 133.5 to 141.5, it is 3. Then last we have 2. So normally histogram, we don't have space between the bars. So from that we can identify is this a histogram or bar graph. But normally bar graph, we have a space between the bars. So that is the main difference. Next we talk about frequency polygon. It's another type of representation of grouped data. So for this, I need to find class midpoint. So what is a class midpoint? Lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So 118 plus 125 divided by 2 gives 121.5. Then we have a class with 8. So you can add by 8 for the next, midpoint. 121.5 plus 8 will be 129.5. Then plus 8 will be 137.5. 137.5 plus 8, 145.5. Like that you can get. So take the class midpoint on the x-axis and the frequency on the y-axis. Here we have to mention with the point. So at 121, here you can take all the class midpoints, okay, from 1 to 5. Then at 121.5, the frequency is 4. So we have to give 4. The point should be plotted. Then 129.5, we have 6 frequency. At 137.5, it's 3. 145.5, it is 2. And 153.5 is also 2. And you may join the points like using line. You can start from 0 to the first point, then 4 to 6, 6 to 3, 3 to 2, again 2, and finally you may end with another point. Okay, so this is called frequency polygon. So next we talk about measures of central tendency for ungrouped data. So there are many different measures of central tendency, but 3 are most widely used measures: mean, median, and mode. So mean for a sample consisting of n observation is defined as x bar equal to summation of x divided by n. Summation of x means sum of all data divided by number of data. So this is for ungrouped data. Next we talk about median. Median is the middle number in a group of numbers arranged in a sequential order. So in a set of numbers, we have to arrange in an order, sequential order, from lowest number to biggest number. Then we need to identify the middle number. But sometimes, we have even number of set of data. We have to take the 2 middle number. Then you have to divide it by 2. So this is given. Half will be greater than the median and half will be less than the median. Okay. Then mode is the value in a data set that occurs the most often. If no such values exist, we say the data set has no mode. If two such values exist, we say the data set is bimodal. Three such values exist, we say the data set is trimodal. So the mode is the number of data repeated again and again. We consider called mode. So let us discuss the questions under central tendency. First one, find the mean of the following set of numbers. So we have data. So first you count the number of data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So n equal to 7 number of data, and you have to add all the data. So 6 plus 8 plus 19 plus 14 plus 4 plus 11 plus 15 gives 77 divided by 7 equal to 11. Students, you can use calculator for calculating the value. So 11 is the mean. Next question. Ahmed has 4 grades of equal weight in maths. So they are 82, 90, 88 and 85. What is Ahmed's mean in maths? So we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 marks. So what is the average? Mean is nothing but average. So add the scores and divide it by number of scores. So the total number of score is 345 divided by 4. It is 86.25. Next, median. So for median, we need to arrange in the order, sequential order. So what is the lowest value? 4. So you have to keep 4. Then 5. Next 7. Then 11, 12, 15. And the highest value is 19. So you need to arrange in the order and count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is odd number of data set. So we have only one middle. So 11 is the middle number or median. We can say middle number, but in general we called median. Next one, we have almost the same, but we have 8 number of data. So for this case, you have to consider the two middle numbers, 11 and 12, and add them divided by 2 gives median. 11 plus 12 divided by 2, 11 plus 12, 23 divided by 2, it is 11.5. Next we talk about mode. So which number is repeating? The number 9 is repeating the same 2 times. So 9 is the mode of the data. And then question 7, we don't have a number, repeated number here. So we can say there's no mode. And the number 8, the two numbers are repeating 2 times. 5 repeating 2 times and 9 also repeating. So we have 2 mode for this data, 5 and 9. So for this case, we called the set is bimodal. Next, we talk about measures of central tendency for grouped data. So grouped data means we have class and frequency. So the rule which is depends on frequency, mean it is denoted as x bar, same like for ungrouped data. Sigma f multiply by x. So this dot represent multiply divided by sigma f. So sum of all f times x divided by sum of all f. So here f is a frequency and x is a class midpoint. So you need to find the class midpoint for the given table. So frequency distribution of the prices of items sold at a supermarket in dollar is as shown. Determine the value, mean value of the prices. So we have classes and frequency. So this is class is given. how many number of classes we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes, and frequency is also given, F we mentioned. So what we have to do? The rule, it is depends on the frequency and X. X is a class midpoint. So already we discussed the concept class midpoint for drawing frequency polygon. So same thing we have to do. Solution for this question is, see, first you need to arrange the table. You have to take classes in the first column, in the second column frequency, given frequencies. Next column class midpoint. So class midpoint is lower limit plus upper limit. So lower limit is 1, upper limit 5, 1 plus 5, 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So 1 plus 5 divided by 2. This gives you the first class midpoint. 1 plus 5 is 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then next one you have to find 6 plus 10. 6 plus 10, 16 divided by 2. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. So now you can find the difference of the class midpoint, classes in the class midpoints. 8 minus 3 is 5. So 5 is the difference. Even here you can check the class width is 5. Class width. So you can add by class width. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. Plus 5, 23. 23 plus 5, 28. Plus 5, 33. Then you have to form another column for F times X. So F is here, frequency, and X is here. Multiply them. 8 times 3, 24. 6 times 8, 48. 4 times 13, 52. 2 times 18, 36. 4 times 23, 92. 6 times 28, 168. 2 times 33 is 66. And we need to find the total. So the total value is 486. So you need to add all the values. It gives 486. And the total frequency, you have to add all the frequency. It gives 32. And substitute in the rule. Sigma F times X divided by sigma F. So 486 divided by 32 is $15.19.